Think dinosaur movies are lying? In reality, the world was 100 times scarier and bloodier than you ever imagined. We've prepared a list of the 10 most dangerous creatures to ever walk the earth. Prepare for a journey to hell. Watch until the end. At number 1 is a predator capable of surviving even in Russia and reaching Moscow itself. These monsters ruled the planet for 180 million years, turning your every step into a deadly, inescapable trap. Forget about gentle giants. Before you are killing machines whose fossilized remains still make scientists shudder with absolute primal terror. A Pteranodon with a 7-meter wingspan could kill a person accidentally while trying to snatch a can of tasty sprats. In movies, it seems graceful, but in life, this flying monster was a sinister, carnivorous hunter, knowing no mercy at all. If it lived today, the sky would be a death zone. Its heavy beak pierces metal as easily as paper. Pteranodons ate fish, but their massive size made them dangerous to any creature caught in an open and unprotected space. Imagine a shadow the size of an airplane diving from the clouds. You wouldn't even have time to scream out. Allosaurus reached 8 meters in length and was too aggressive for pack life, devouring any competitor in its bloody path. Scientists still debate if it was a loner or a pack hunter, but one such outcast is enough for you. It often replaces the T-Rex in movies, but in reality, Allosaurus was a far more unpredictable and violent ancient enemy. Its powerful jaws and massive height made it the perfect Jurassic killer, leaving no chance for herbivores or accidental witnesses. If you see it in the forest, running is useless. Allosaurus is pure fury frozen in scales and sharp teeth. Majungasaurus weighed about a ton and used its 8-meter-thick tail as a crushing club, knocking any victim down instantly. This predator had a keen sense of smell, allowing it to find prey in total darkness. Nowhere to hide from it. Majungasaurus had a horn on its head. It used its jaws and its head to pierce even the most armored dinosaurs. If it lived today, it would be used to find drugs, but it would likely just eat all the drug lords. Majungasaurus is the tank of the Mesozoic era. It saw poorly, but could smell your fear from hundreds of meters away. Sarcosuchus is a crocodile the size of a city bus, 12 meters long and 8 tons of weight in murky water. Its skull alone was the size of a grown man. One bite, and you simply disappear into its bottomless, bloody maw. It loved rivers and waited for animals at watering holes for hours. Death came silently and very quickly from below. Sarcosuchus is the largest crocodile in Earth's history. If it crosses your path, it is a very bad last omen. Unlike its marine relatives, this monster patrolled fresh waters, turning any river into a zone of total and bloody exclusion. Carcharodontosaurus was a 12-meter, 6-ton loner. Scientists think it died of boredom after achieving everything in its life. In Nigeria, 9-ton individuals might have lived. It was an absolute predator with no natural enemies in its own environment. Its teeth resembled a shark's, tearing flesh into pieces in seconds. A real nightmare roaming the ancient and hot plains. Carcharodontosaurus didn't need a pack. Its power was enough to take down any giant alone, leaving nothing but broken bones. Imagine meeting this titan on a narrow path. The outcome would be clear before you even had time to blink. Utahraptor was smarter than any other dinosaur. Its brain volume was close to a bird's, making it a cunning hunter. It was a 5-meter pack killer, far larger and more dangerous than the velociraptors hyped in movies. Real Jurassic special forces. Utahraptors worked together, trapping victims. Their cunning and intelligence left no chance for even the strongest and largest herbivores. They are rarely shown in movies, but police reports back then would be full of attacks by these feathered demons. If a Utahraptor chose you as a target, you were already dead. It would find a way to strike you. Tyrannosaurus is a superstar of show business and the embodiment of evil. 9 tons of mass running at frightening speeds. Its jaws could bite through any dinosaur's armor. You wouldn't even hear it coming if you were wearing your headphones. Old T-Rex is no longer considered the largest, but he remains the most famous killer people still tell stories about. Paleontology doesn't stand still, discovering new facts, but one thing remains the same. His bite was a certain death sentence. Tyrannosaurus did not forgive mistakes. One lunge, one crunch of bones, and any creature's story ended in his massive stomach. Pliosaurus funke was a sea monster capable of devouring us all. 15 meters long with flippers the size of humans. Its teeth reached 30 centimeters. Thank God these creatures lived in the seas and never swam into our modern cities. This is one of the largest marine predators in the history of the planet. In water, you'd have no chance. Pliosaurs were the true lords of the Jurassic seas, feared by even the largest inhabitants of the deep, cold oceans. Paleontologists found only skull parts, but even they show this was a harsh and incredibly formidable ancient sea creature. Spinosaurus was a giant up to 18 meters long. It could easily fight for first place on our dangerous list. Externally, it was a very unpleasant creature with a huge sail, hunting equally well on land and in the water. Some scientists think it only ate fish, but believe me, you wouldn't want to check that personally during a meeting. Spinosaurus is the largest predatory skeleton ever found on the planet. Its greatness goes hand in hand with primal horror. It patrolled the coastal zones of Africa, turning every meter of the beach into a place for your agonizing death. Giganotosaurus is a close relative of Allosaurus and a nightmare for the T-Rex. Its skull is 40 centimeters larger. If they met in a duel, the outcome would be clear. Giganotosaurus is the absolute champion among all land predators. Worst of all, it might have been warm-blooded and feathered. This allowed it to survive in any cold climate. Russians would have a chance in the frost, but not against Giganotosaurus. It could reach Moscow itself across borders. Sochi and Crimea would be lost immediately, as this monster fears nothing and can turn any city into hunting grounds. Imagine your head in the jaws of this giant. It sounds terrifying, but that was the reality long ago. Giganotosaurus missed the casting for Jurassic Park, but it became the star of every modern person's most terrifying nightmares. Now you know who could have devoured you in seconds. Nature created perfect killers who ruled for millions of years. Whose jaws seem the most dangerous to you? Write in the comments which dinosaur scared you the most today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it. Help us make videos faster so you know the truth. Take care and remember, a shadow from the past could be hiding behind any bush. See you in new videos. Goodbye for now, friends. Stay safe and keep watching for more incredible and terrifying history facts from our channel.